Libra. Libra. Oh, okay, what is that? Have some cleanse. What's up, Libra? How are you? Calling my guys right now. Just taking a minute. Archangel Michael's here. He's saying hello. Ooh. 10 of Wands. Someone else said this shit, man. Libra. Struggling. Mental struggles, though. I mean, you can just walk away from that shit anytime you want. I have quite a bit of Libra in my chart, actually. And I kind of feel that energy going down. To all my new subscribers, thank you for joining. To all my current subscribers, thank you for returning. If you haven't subscribed already and you're just a new visitor, hit the like and subscribe and notification bell. Get updates on all new content that I put out, which is a lot of new stuff all the time. Pretty much stuff I just feel comfortable putting out, which is a bunch of weird stuff. Because I'm a creator. I'm a Scorpio, but whatever. Anyways, enough about me. Let's figure out what's going on with you. Ooh. You are... kind of blind. Okay. Well, you do have opportunities here. Kicking it. So the 3 of Wands and the 8 of Swords, it's like you really can't see shit over your shoulder. You can't see shit. You're blind to all the worry and things, and you really can't see the perspective of the fact that you have 3 or 4 like not choices, but different ways in the past you could take. And it's kind of funny when you look at it, because 3 crows right there, and a 3, 33. Your angels are telling you you have more opportunities than you think you do. You just have to come to a place of complete and utter defeat. 10 of Swords. You might not be looking forward to this, but this is endings. This is endings to make way for new beginnings. So this is mandatory to happen. Now you got money coming in, and you got some type of sense of accomplishment, I think, with the Knight of Pentacles. But I think you're just being dependable really to yourself. Like, that was in your past. Like, you just like methodically going about your business, like doing what you do and doing what you know is best. Kind of blind to like what other things are available to you. But I think this is somewhere where you're like, okay, well, there's nothing happening right now, and you're not expecting maybe some type of tower moment. Let's see. Oh, look at that right at the bottom. Did you see that? That's crazy. Crazy. Anyways, so there's this tower moment. It's the stars right underneath it. Wish fulfillment and happiness with the 4 of Wands. Can't make that shit up. You guys saw me fucking shuffle it. I just put it right down. Boop. Can you see how I put it? It was in the frame. Okay, you can still probably see it in the frame where I put it. Anyways, you have to rewind, be kind, rewind. Remember that? Are you 80s, baby? If you remember, be kind, rewind. Please put that in the comments. That'd be fun. Anyways, so this is what's hidden from you. This is the wish fulfillment of the star and happiness. Is the tower moment that this ending is gonna bring, right? But they're saying, okay, in time. So this ending has to occur. Sometimes I'm hearing a good year after this ending, whatever this is. We're gonna look into it. But you're gonna see with the 4 of Swords in the end as your outcome. You're gonna see exactly why this all needed to happen. You might be anticipating this big change too, Libra. This could be because you've been conservative and like really like careful about the way you express yourself too. I think this ending might just be the way of thinking. Like, an old mind pattern of what you thought you deserved, and you're realizing you can go for a lot more. I think the people that you had in your life and the relationships you had were nothing close to fucking ungrateful people that really took you for granted. I'm hearing. In some cases, some situations just didn't pan out correctly, but you had a couple of relationships, but people didn't they took you for granted, straight up. They just want to come in and bone and shit. But that's where you're gonna have to. Okay, so anyways, you're finding balance, and this. I think that's what you're trying to do right now, is find balance. Or justice. You're trying to find justice in what really makes you happy. And you've been juggling the idea that sitting by the sidelines is what's going to help you, too. In whatever situation. Like, some of you are like, might be love or career, but like, you've adopted this attitude of like, I'm going to sit back and watch things happen, and that's why this ending's going to come. Because, and I think some of you might regret, like, oh fuck, I should have done something. I should have got in there and done something. But it's actually putting a death to that shit. So, this tower moment too is what needs to happen. And remember the year. So this is going to make you more outgoing too. And you're going to look better. I feel as though someone's going to start working on themselves more. I heard somebody wants to lose weight. Knight of Swords and the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands. So big optimistic like attitude on the way that new beginnings can be made, and like changing yourself and cutting shit out and really like getting down to like, and ignoring people with the Four of Cups too, is like ignoring offers coming in, like even ignoring spirit too. They're saying that like you're just getting on this like hyper focus, and like you're just going to be like Lone Rangering it for a bit. I mean, this is good. This is all self-development. But at the same time, like, just remember that you got a life to live too. Like, don't necessarily like forget what it's like to live. Because this happiness, I don't see it as the solitude, the wish fulfillment. That's funny. What was that? My cards. Right here in the wish fulfillment, I think it's gonna be after a change. Because it shows here that you're going to be the shit after this change, after this justice. Maybe there's somebody in the past that did you dirty, and maybe you're juggling them in the past, and you're like, man, I want to see justice in this fucking situation. Your justice is being badass. And having your own success, just being cool by yourself. This worries you now because you don't see exactly how this is going to come, right? Might even be between jobs, somebody between jobs. Somebody's got something out of the microwave too. And they came back to their food. Yeah, this is your justice. And trumpets are singing. Gabriel's here. They're stirring shit up back from the dead, you know? There's a big enlightenment happening too. Somebody's realizing how much work it's going to be with the Nine of Pentacles. But the Knight of Wands is like they're ready to fucking, and they're like, dude, I fucking, and this is funny too because you're like the Empress, right? Ooh, and the Fool's gonna take, and the Fool right there. So you're gonna take like a leap of faith with the Fool, but you are the Empress. So it's like, you've had the experience, and like, you're not really looking at the Ace of Cups like as something feasible right now. So from past relationships and everything with the Nine of Wands, you're like, or situations that you've had to battle and come out on top of it. It's really giving you the experience of what this cup means to you, but it's giving you the experience also to be the Empress and know that like when you deserve something for even being a leap of faith that you're taking for yourself, you're like, okay, like you're weighing things and being like, you know what, I deserve this, and this is cool, because it's like a self-realization of the fact that you know what it's going to take to make you happy and not need anybody else. You dig? You dig, you dig, you dig, you dig, you dig, you dig, you dig. Okay. Let me get some more of these out here. Whoop. Somebody fucking hit their knee when they were running to the bathroom. And like a TV console the other day. Somebody got new cushion covers for their car. Somebody spilled something in the car the other day. Some soda is a little sticky and shit. Go clean that shit up. You're gonna get ants. Somebody's grandma's here. Sarah. Somebody stained in their shoe. Somebody dropped something on their shoe. And somebody got burnt by a cigarette that somebody wasn't smoking. Like, you don't smoke and somebody accidentally burnt you. Someone just dumped somebody for somebody else and they're wondering if they made the right move. They're showing me the chariot to move forward and see what happens. But not to run too fast. Like watch. Somebody needs to watch their health. I saw a beer bottle, so somebody's drinking too much. Somebody's wondering if they're alcoholic, and if you're wondering that, you might want to change your perspective. All right. There we go. Just like this. And let's get some flyouts. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction, let God in. Well, I just had blank. It's gonna give me some. Oh, this is weird. It's already flipped out. Wait, it's not time yet. Your things are being woven. It's a beautiful card though, by the way. These falling cards. Oh, okay. Lost lands. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Okay. You're in a paradigm shift. You're going through a big change. The divine masculine and divine feminine. That's what this is all about. The justice and the balance. They're being balanced. So this is allowing you to obtain things in your life that you never obtained before. This is a big soul lesson and a soul contract too that you're waiting to go into. So it's the energetic, the stars are aligned for this. This is why you feel so antsy. You might feel anxiety and stuff like building within you, like you feel like something's gonna happen. It might even like some of you are worried about relationships and some of you are worried about just like what's gonna happen, and like all you gotta know is like all that shit doesn't matter. It's once this cracks off, like all that shit's not gonna matter. So the relief is gonna. If you're wondering if you're gonna find relief, you are. Just from like every situation in general. A lot of you have been wondering like what the fuck has been going on with your life for a long period of time. How come we can't seem to get a break? But it's coming. Some of you are searching for reasons of why things are in your life, and you've been asking questions or opening doors to your spirituality. Deborah? Somebody burnt something in their food, like their food. They burnt something on accident the other day. Somebody yelled at them. Somebody's arguing with their husband or their boyfriend or some shit. They're saying to be patient because this person has alcohol problems, but they're saying be patient because they have blonde hair, like blondish red hair. Yeah, unless this person's abusive or something like that. Someone said any type of abuse is not cool. You need to get the fuck out of there. But yeah, okay, so there's some type of enlightenment that you're waiting for, and you're wondering why this is always happening, but it's going to make you stronger. You're going to come out on top. There's going to be newfound respect for you and in your situation, the people that you're involved with. Like, some type of truth is going to come to light that's going to allow you to hold, it's going to be like I fucking told you so, but you're not the type of person to be like that. But it's going to come about. Yeah, it's gonna upset some people too, but like it was the truth. So it was like it doesn't really matter about what the fuck people think. You know, it's just the fact that you're right. You know what I'm talking about. All right. That's it for that. Let's get you these babies. This one and this one. So this is a yes, and this is gonna be a no. All right. Say your question out loud in your head. Let's go. That's a no. Well, I hope you didn't ask anything crazy, but if you like what I'm doing here, hit the like and subscribe. Have a good day. Namaste. And thanks everybody for wasting 20 minutes with me. Woo, 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 woo.